Oh my God, we have to talk about last night's episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It had to be one of the best episodes. No, it was the best episode of the season, better than her saying that he drove off a cliff. That episode. This was a good episode. We got to talk about that. We're also going to add a couple few things in. I just wanted to show you guys the La Quinta house that was in question. And we're also going to talk about, Erika losing to Ronald Richards. It is crazy, crazy, crazy. I mean, if there was no such thing as bad luck, Erika would have no luck at all. She just can't catch a break. So let me go ahead, play my intro, allow more people into the room, and then we'll get right into it. Hi guys, how are you? Hi Perry.
What's up?
Hi Gabor.
What's up, Gabor?
What's good?
I don't know, brother. I don't know. Beverly Hills was good.
It was so good. I called Gabor earlier. We tried to not talk about it. We almost got into it, but we had to save it for the show. But before we get into that, I want to shout out Perry, your hotline really quickly.
Hey, everybody, please hit my hotline. It's the place to be. It's free. If you want to be in with the people that's important, text 1-702-553-3288.
This hotline is the best. They're giving us some of the best tips ever. I love it. I'm so sorry. I will apologize to you in public.
And you need to. And I accept your apology.
Okay, it says I got a super sticker from Sheila for $20 that I missed. Thank you so much, Sheila. Stay tuned, Sheila. We're about to break it down. Okay, break it down because it was so good last night.
Break down.
Yeah, what was that song? Mariah Carey, break
Me down.
Steady breaking me on down. No, that was Bone Thugs and Harmony. But anyway,
Yeah, Mariah and Bone Thugs.
break down. That's last night's episode. We should rename it. But before we get into that, remember Erika filed a motion to get Ronald Richards dismissed off the case. Do you remember that? She doesn't like
right.
She makes it no secret. She says he always talks about me. She's always crying and whatnot. And you're not gonna like anybody that's in charge of finding your assets. So it could be Ronald Richards. His name could be Danny DeVito. I don't know, but you're not gonna like him because these are the people responsible for the click, putting you behind bars, exposing you. So you're not going to like him. So like whoever it is, but she tried to get Ronald removed off the case and it's official. The judge said no. Yeah. So that's a huge win for Ronald Richards.
And he should have.
I mean, and listen, he is on them. I'll put it that way. The rumors is that they're going to take depositions from the cast. Also, the rumor is that they have subpoenaed the tapes for the episodes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What would they need that for? And I'm also told that
for her lies.
Excuse me.
For her lies.
For her lies. The lies. They're probably going to try to match up dates and stuff like that. I'm also being told that they said that they did not come on, and I think that one week, was it last week or the week before, they didn't air the episodes, and I'm being told it's because they subpoenaed the tapes and they were editing and putting things together like that. And I think they probably went back and edited some of these episodes that we're seeing because for some reason, Andy Cohen thought that the public would be on Erika's side, and now all of a sudden it's about face.
I don't know why he thought that.
I don't know why he thought that. Also, it couldn't
have been worse than what we saw.
I mean, I don't know. Listen, they're all jumping ship now. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Also, I wanted to talk about this La Quinta house really quick that Erika didn't know about.
Mm-hmm.
No, she didn't know she owned a house in La Quinta. Okay, so this house is is on a registry as a company, a phony company that he had. I'll leave it at that. I'll make another video about this going into details, but this house was registered as a primary residence for a phony company that he had. And I'll make a video about that. But here's the house. It's a nice little house. It's nice.
Yes, nice.
You had no idea. Maybe
That's
the mistress
nice.
could have lived there, huh?
It ain't no mistress. It ain't no mistress.
Maybe the girlfriend lived there. You know,
It ain't no
looks like about 4
girlfriend.
bedrooms at least.
It ain't no girlfriend.
Maybe that's where the money hidden there.
No girlfriend.
Maybe the money's hidden there. We don't know.
Well, I'm going to do another video about it, but I wanted to show you guys the house before we got into the story. Now let's get into this story. All right. Last night's episode starts out them all, it was upset with Garcelle because she asked Erika the question. What was the question?
No, she didn't ask her no question.
Well, so Tom called her every day.
Tom called her. That was what it was.
She said she was telling the group that Erika said that Tom called her every day, and she was
every day.
For
she
that.
messed up and told the group, because I think he called her every day, and they talk. Okay, Nelson says
that was wrong. I
Andy
think
really
Garcelle was wrong.
Well, you know what though? I don't think she was wrong, because if you think about it, if she's telling Crystal and Garcelle, and the other girls is her friends, why ain't she telling her friends, Gabor?
Perry, if you told me you robbed a bank,
Gabor, I mean, you know what? If I told you I robbed the bank, I wouldn't go out. I wouldn't go outside my friends to tell that. I would not go outside my friends to tell them that. I would tell you that because you're my friend.
Yeah,
but I would not go to your cousin. I would not go to your cousin and tell him that shit.
I know. If you told me that you had robbed a bank, I would be honored that you shared that with me as your friend. And I would never get on live and be like, yeah, Perry told me he robbed the bank. Is it okay if I say it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I get what you're saying, right? But think about it this way. If you knew I was real good friends with 4 other people outside of you and real good friends, and you open up to me and tell me something, if I go back and say it, you thinking it's like, it's okay. Because if you told me, why wouldn't you tell your friends? Why didn't you tell your friends?
I'll let you tell them. Let me tell them. I might not want to share that with them.
Yeah.
Well, no. I mean, I get what you're saying, though, dude. But check it out. They have said worse. You act like Garcelle is the only one that asks questions. Lisa Rinna asks questions all the damn time.
She didn't ask a question. She went and told the group. I just feel like let Erika tell the group. It wasn't for you to say. It wasn't for Garcelle to say.
She didn't tell her. She didn't tell her, "Hey, this is top secret. I'm gonna tell you this. Don't tell nobody."
She didn't have to. It's just common decency. If Garcelle would have
stop. Gabor, you're saying that you agree with the group that it was not Garcelle's place to ask her that question or to tell her.
I think Garcelle. I don't think that she. Now, what I disagree is I don't think that she did it on purpose. But Garcelle is messy. She always asking too many questions.
Well, no.
She was asking too many questions the day before. And then they showed us even more footage of her asking questions that we didn't even see last week.
Right.
Okay, let me read this super chat really quick. Period. Nelson says, Andy really thought we were going to fall for this Erika BS. Gabor, bring that gavel. Auntie Sharrell looking great as always. Thank you, nephew Nelson. I appreciate it. Okay, you guys pick up. What, Gabor?
But what was I saying?
You're agreeing that you're saying that Garcelle is messy.
You was trying to say she shouldn't have brought it up, dude. I mean,
I was just saying she shouldn't have shared. I don't think that she should have shared that with the group.
If you are going to be in this mess and you're going to be on television, I have the right to ask you.
But let the people on television and let the viewers describe. If it was gonna be on television anyway, let them decide it and let her have to talk about it at the reunion. I would have never brought that up to a group of people. I would have been happy that she told me the truth. I wouldn't. It wasn't for me to go back and compare stories. I wouldn't have went back and compared what she told me this. That's not a friend.
Which one is more in the wrong? Okay, because you'll blame Garcelle and say, well, you know, Garcelle being messy. Garcelle's being messy. Garcelle's being messy, and she throwing this thing out that Erika just told me. Is it that she was the person that's in the most wrong, or the person, Erika, that's lying to everybody?
She has that. I mean, listen.
She's lying to everybody.
It doesn't matter if she lies to everybody else. What she's telling me, all I'm worried about is what she's telling to me. I don't care what she's telling the other people.
Well, I get that part. But then Garcelle don't give a damn about Erika. So Erika don't give a damn about Garcelle. So they all do it. And look at last year when they was dogging that one little chick about that little affair. You know what I'm saying?
Denise.
Yeah.
The difference between that and this is that Denise was actually talking about Erika and Lisa Rinna them as well. They showed it. She was actually talking about them as well. This has nothing to do. She wasn't talking about Garcelle. What Erika's going through is criminal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is criminal. If Garcelle would have never said anything, then we wouldn't have got the scene of Erika running and crying to production, and we wouldn't have been able to put 2 and 2 together, which is, I think that she does talk to Tom every day. They are in cahoots and trying to get out of this mess. It is what it is. I mean,
listen, I don't think that Garcelle did it on purpose, but I think Garcelle is messy, and I don't think that she should have went and told that to the girls. It would have been for Erika to bring up. Well, she wanted to tell them, she could have told them.
It's different for me though. I mean, because you acting
that's just the type of friend I am.
No. I get it. I get it, Gabor.
That's why you never told anybody that Perry shot that guy on Lexington.
Yeah, and don't say it again. But I would just say this.
You want to say I don't know nothing.
But we're assuming that she actually looked at Garcelle as being a friend, or Garcelle looked at her as being his friend. Mm. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's where I think we have an issue at. Garcelle is not her friend. Erika damn sure ain't Garcelle friend, and they gonna throw mud on her ass if something was to happen tomorrow. Erika, with her broke ass, criminal ass, in my opinion, would come out at Garcelle.
Well, look, I don't even care about the Garcelle thing personally. I'm glad she brought it up. It added to the storyline. What I'm mad about is Lisa Rinna going off on Garcelle.
Oh wait, I want to talk.
Go ahead.
Garcelle for getting on her knees apologizing.
Now
it didn't require all of that. I honestly don't see what was the big. Erika. I mean, I could feel Erika being betrayed, but it didn't require all them tears. It didn't require all them tears. You know what I'm saying? And it just, the acting just wasn't spectacular to me. The acting was horrible. Again, she just gave me headache. It didn't give me, you hurt my feelings, you betrayed me. You know what I'm saying? Garcelle was wrong. I could see her being upset, but it just didn't translate to me.
The snot
girl got on her knees. Garcelle went in there and got on her knees, and it's not worth it to me. I would never do that to you. I don't think that she did it on purpose. I really don't think that she did it on purpose, but I really think that Garcelle do ask a lot of questions. I'm sorry.
Well, no, she do though. But the part, if you can be mad at Garcelle, that's what I'm mad at her about. Say what the hell you get to say. Erika ain't your damn friend. She's a criminal, allegedly. Her and her damn husband that's gonna rob all these damn people. Say what the hell you gonna say. But I was mad because she apologized.
She was wrong.
No,
she admitted it. She said she overstepped.
You know what, though? Yeah, no. That's why we debating now. I don't feel like she was wrong for saying it, personally.
Okay, well, she felt like she was wrong. But if you watched it real good, Rinna already knew. Rinna already knew that she said it. Rinna wasn't shocked. Rinna had her head down when the girl said it.
Okay.
When Garcelle was saying it, Rinna had her head down like, oh shit.
I get it.
Yeah, they all knew, because the rumor is that the production was egging people on to say it, and it was Garcelle who ended up saying it. Right. Or something like that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, and basically, Garcelle, in your opinion, did it wrong because everybody knew. So if everybody knew Lisa Rinna and Dorit and all the rest of them knew, why couldn't she simply just say it? I know why, because it's on national TV now.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? And I wish Garcelle knew what that damn $5 million was so she could say it on national TV.
20.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about the money she gave Lisa Rinna ass.
20.
Yeah. Well, can we talk about Lisa Rinna being two-faced? Acting like Garcelle did the most. Michelle says Erika could have stopped Garcelle. This is true. When she do you mind? Erika
she's trying to say when she asked Erika, she was trying to Garcelle asked, Erika, I don't know if you mind me sharing, but Erika shared with me that Tom. That's the same thing as knocking and entering at the same time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Girl, give me a chance to answer. You have a chance to answer before you tell.
Yeah.
But see, Lisa Rinna trying to compare to what Garcelle did to Erika, to what Garcelle, the questions that Garcelle asked her last year. Those questions that Garcelle asked Lisa Rinna last year was valid. You own the internet and your panties and bras, and your daughter's over here throwing up every goddamn thing they eat. That's a valid question.
She can't even have a goddamn popsicle without throwing it up.
That's a valid question.
How in the world?
This man out here barbecuing, and you don't want to eat none of the barbecue. Your daddy out here barbecuing with his nails on, and you don't want to eat none of the barbecue.
She out back eating on a goddamn rice patty.
You did not go there, Gabor.
Yes, I did. That
happened. Acting like Garcelle can't be trusted, and that she's stabbing Erika in the back. You did the same thing. Now, of all people on the show, the messiest person on the show is Lisa Rinna. Have several seats. Several seats.
Right. No, I feel you. And I mean, in my opinion, I feel like Lisa is coming across that way because, just my opinion, Lisa has some of that damn money. She's more invested in Erika. Okay.
She was going to watch what happened live last night, and she said that girl didn't give her no money.
Well, of course. Maybe she's not. Yeah, I mean, nobody's going to come on national TV, well, hopefully, and say, yeah, I really did what they said. I really did what they said I did. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm just tired of Rinna lying about her real life. She outed She outed Harry last night with them nails.
And that's how it started. That's how it started. He got the nails so he could play the guitar better. You know what I'm saying? And then he want to, you know what I'm saying? He get older now. He want to grow his hair out so he can ride his convertible with his hair blowing in the wind. And next thing you know, he gonna be naming telling people to call him Harriet now. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it started. You know what I'm saying?
Why does he need acrylic nails to play the guitar? Well, make it make sense. I don't understand it. I agree with Gabor 100%. This is the beginning of the transformation from Harriet.
He was giving puss. What should
we give? What should the name we give Harry? To Harriet. From Harry to Harriet, we're in the middle of his transition right now because that was some BS. It really was.
We're going to see him in 2 or 3 years. We're going to be calling her Harriet. Call her Harriet. She's going to be right over there with Kate.
Lisa Rinna and Harriet. Please. That was I wouldn't have showed anybody that. Okay, what? I love me some Gabor, but this time, my Gabor, I agree with Uncle Perry. Oh, the same way that we all up on Denise. If Brandy was up in her vajayjay, they should be on Erika. They
exactly.
But it's so weird. Now let's talk about how they were trying to protect Erika at the beginning of the episode. Gabor, did you want to move on to something else and then make an about face?
Say it again.
They were supporting Erika at the beginning of the episode. Oh, don't cry. Let's all go outside with you. We're so sorry. How dare Garcelle? Something's not adding up here.
That was Kyle too. That was Kyle. See, Kyle. I'm watching you, Kyle. See, what Kyle trying to do is she got all the shade in her confessionals, but when they at the scene, when they own the thing, she don't want to talk about nothing. She don't want to talk about that. Just like her at the end of the show, her and Rinna was trying to bait Sutton to say that the girl could go to jail. Right. I read that article. That girl said she been up since 7 o'clock reading the article. Y'all trying to make it seem like y'all just got down there and then read the article. As messy as y'all is, y'all read the whole article. And Kyle trying to act like, well, what's going to happen to Erika? Bitch, you know she going to jail. She won't come to live. We want him to go to jail. We want him to go to jail. And Erika too.
Oh, wait, good morning, I have a gavel. Let me see.
Smoke weed.
No, that's not it. No, that's it.
Yeah.
No, that's it. Oh, damn, I can't find my gavel.
Well, hell, forget it. You don't want to do about 50 sound tracks.
We want
Get him to jail. We want him to go to jail. And we want Erika to go to jail too. I got sick. Thank you, Bravo. I got sick to my stomach when I seen how she was talking about the private planes that they had and stuff, and the money and the big rings that they got. I want them in jail. And we didn't even know about the cancer patients. Where the cancer patients come from? All I heard about was the burn victims, the breast implants, and the people on the plane. Where did the cancer patients come from?
Yeah.
They see them saying?
All 20 girl, let me tell you something. I don't care what this girl say. She can't convince me that this man put $20 million in her account and she didn't know about it.
Exactly.
According to you, he was only giving you cash. Why switch it up? According to me. And if you ain't never been to a bank, see, Erika, you need to watch how you lie, bitch. Because you ain't been in no bank and you got a son. And you have a son. You have a son. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure you took your son to get his first, you know what I'm saying, to get a debit card and stuff when he was in college and stuff. And you lying. Because if you ain't never been into, how did you, Erika, you lying. And you putting too much on it. You done been to a bank, girl.
Who was it that tried to distance himself and said they didn't want to be, they didn't know if they could be around her? And did Kathy say she didn't know
that was
her?
Sutton.
Kathy said she didn't
That
know
was
her.
Sutton.
Kathy just like me. I don't know the bitch. She doing all this.
Oh, yeah.
She get caught up in all this. I don't know her. That's my name today. I don't know her.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best thing Kathy said all season. I don't know her.
I don't know her. They all tried to distance themselves from her. It's crazy.
Right. Did you hear how Bravo edited it when Kathy said they didn't know her and they played the background music like boom?
It was so good because it's gotten so bad and so much information is coming out and it's obvious that Erika knew. Then I don't know you no more either because you're not messing up my reputation. They gonna ask me what did she tell me? When Ronald Richards called them all in to be questioned, I don't want to know nothing. You know what I mean? So, no.
I don't want to know a damn thing.
Not a damn thing. Nelson says when they mentioned how long they knew Erika for, and Kathy Hilton responds, I don't know her. We need another season of Kathy and Sutton. Gabor, what about this season? I mean, this episode. Please tell me you're starting to warm up to Kathy.
I mean, she had a good one-liner.
Okay, that was good.
And for me,
I don't like Kyle and Lisa Rinna was trying to bait Sutton. You know what I'm saying? You ready? Tell us what is, because they want to be able to go back. That's how people do. They want to go back and tell Erika, it was Sutton who said, I didn't say anything. Girl, y'all read them articles. Y'all read the articles. Mm-hmm. That's why when she got the article, Rinna had to go get her a cup of coffee to come and sit down and talk about it. And she already knew what Kyle was saying when she was like, I'll be there in a second. You already knew what was going on, girl. You already knew.
Was too much. And then I wanted to talk about really quick before I start taking calls, Dorit and this conversation they had about race.
Okay. Wow.
And you see, Dorit ain't getting no camera time. Dorit ain't getting no shine.
She said out loud that, she doesn't see color. She is around people of color all day, all the time. And a lot of them work for me.
And what?
Well, no, I mean, she said go ahead.
My kids love the darker people. My kids love them. Those are the ones that my kids love the most. Putting on
for the cameras, or did she really just say that in public?
I think she was looking for a moment, and she was trying to add to the conversation and thought she was adding something good, and it ended up backfiring.
Right.
It ended up backfiring, and Kathy sat up there and said, and I don't think Kathy meant no harm. I don't know Kathy to give her no benefit of the doubt, so she ain't get one. I don't think that I should have to tell a 4-year-old. That he's black, he's gonna be. Yeah, you better. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
My cousin got a son that's 6 years old, and they tried to Me Too him at school. He the only black boy in his class. They tried to Me Too him. Could you believe it? A 6 years old. Let me tell you what he did. He wrote on his folder. He wrote girls suck, boys rule. And you know they tried to make that something sexual.
Oh,
they tried to Me Too him.
Mm.
And they tried to expel a 6-year-old.
This is what I think. We all know racism exists. If you don't know anything about it, just don't say anything about it. But I think that Dorit really thought she was contributing something positive to the conversation.
She did. Well, I employ a lot of minorities, black, dark skinned, Asian, and then that's when Garcelle came and said, "Well, are they working for you?" Then she went quiet.
Well, my mother's best friend is black.
Yeah.
How long has she been knowing a bitch? I want to see pictures. I want to see pictures of your mama and her best friend.
This is the only time that we've talked about Dorit all season. She has no storyline. None whatsoever. I mean,
but she's real familiar with what's going on with Erika. She know all about bankruptcy and freezing the money and assets and stuff. And PK had the audacity to get on camera, and y'all know y'all owe that woman money that was chasing this girl in the Bahamas. You know what I'm saying? And you got the nerve to get on camera and say, don't trust the story, and we have to separate ourselves from this. And Dorit, stop it.
Last question before I start taking calls. Perry, were they forced to start distancing themselves from Erika?
Yes. That's why I think they took that damn week off. They took that week off. Hold up, people. Time out. Change of course.
Yeah.
We're going to skip this week and we're going to re-edit this shit.
Yeah.
Look, I know I told y'all don't say nothing about Erika, but now it's time.
What do you think, Gabor? Were they forced
to what?
Distance themselves from Erika?
Yeah, they was forced to distance themselves from her, but it seems to me that they just like to blame it all on Sutton. You know what I'm saying? That they
You can't really blame Sutton for this.
Yeah, she gonna protect her assets. But I gotta say something real quick. Garcelle looked flawless in her red confessional. She looked.
Finally, I should have taken a picture of it.
Garcelle looked flawless. That's the best she's ever looked on.
And we get to give props when props are due. You're right, Gabor.
Yeah,
that's
right. She looked good.
Thank you, Sheila, for the super chat. Ruth.
Hey,
what's up, Ruth?
Where's the money?
Where's the money, bitch? Where's the money, bitch?
The son got it.
I love you, family. I love you, but we need to find this bitch.
Ruth.
Yes.
Were they forced to distance themselves from Erika? Because they had been riding with her all the way up until this episode.
Well, I think they didn't know the gravity of the situation because she was not telling the truth. She's sneaky. This Erika is worse than what's his name? Tom?
Ooh. Tom. She's worse than Tom.
Oh, yeah. How
is she worse than Tom, Ruth?
Let me ask you a question. What stripper has never entered a bank? They give you $1 bills. Don't they drop dollar bills? Where do you change them at? Target? Walmart? You see how she thinks she's sneaky like that. Where's the money? But we need to find the money.
Yeah.
We need to find the money and see they gullible, Ruth. You see how they sitting up here when they went to rental house, rental house. When they went to her house, they sitting up there saying, "Oh my God, did you see? She posted the picture of the girl in Tom's bed, in their bed. She posted." They believe in the story. I believe they had this all set up. Those pictures was took 6 years ago, Erika. So why not leave then? Why is it why is it a problem now?
Because she knew money was dropping. Mind you, this has been going on for a very long time. So she couldn't leave because the money was still dropping. Yeah. There was a lawsuit for people who had cancer. When did that happen? This is a long time ago.
Right.
And she said, "This is the end, bitch." No, it's not. Where's the money, you bitch?
That money gone. We ain't gonna never see that money.
No,
We ain't gonna never see that money, Ruth. That money gone.
We need the money.
Oh,
I just can't believe that she got on this show. That she
needed the money, Gabor. That's why she came on the show.
I don't see her going to the reunion. I just don't see her going to the reunion.
She has to go to the reunion.
She is going to the reunion. People like that have no shame.
Now if you go to jail, you don't have to go.
She's not a smart lady. She's not a smart lady. I think that she told Tom, I got it. I can do it. I can make them believe me. And the first thing out her mouth, we was like, bitch, what?
And you know, do you remember when she was signing for what was that? The show she went to New York? When
Broadway.
she signed the contract. Yes. She signed the contract in front of Tom. They were sitting on I think it was in the kitchen or something. And then there was that emotional hug and crying. They were already in trouble then.
That's all I ever wanted.
They were in trouble then.
Yeah.
That couple, they're dangerous. And that Erika money, she says she's never entered the bank. Where did you change your $1 bills, bitch? Where? Where? I'm sure you gave some change to your son who's a cop. Where did you bring the money? We need to find the money.
How did you pay your staff?
Right.
$40,000 a month. How did you pay your staff $40,000
Exactly.
a month?
Right.
Yeah.
And she thinks
you weren't paying them in cash.
And then here comes little Dorit. Dorit, she looks 65. I think her bills are too high too. She owes too much. And the only storyline she has is Boy George putting on a hatch on FaceTime. Dorit, sit down.
But does that mean, listen, is Dorita undercover genius? Dorita is in a lot of money trouble. She owes millions of back taxes, but no one has mentioned it. And she makes sure that we keep our eye on Erika. And just in case we want to take it off of Erika, she says something dumb like her children love dark-skinned people, you know, the whole staff. Is she brilliant?
No, she ain't. I see right through it. I said it when it first happened. She was the one that was talking and stuff to the group.
You did say it.
Get it up off her.
Gabor
was the first one to say it. Gabor was the first one to say it. That Dorit is masterfully keeping everybody's attention off of her.
Right.
And her
yes, that's what I almost said. Gabor did say that from the very beginning. Because even when you bring up Erika, do you see how she gets shocked? Dorit goes,
Dorit.
Thank you, Mary.
And did y'all notice Dorit, when she brought her ass downstairs, she had already read the article too. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I know.
Right.
Before they went down.
But can I say this, before I go? Yeah. I love our girl, Garcelle. Now that's grace. That is grace. For somebody who has $20 million taken from people, makes you feel like you is the problem. Bitch.
Garcelle said last night.
Garcelle is a woman. I'll never be that kind of woman because bitch, I'm not. No. You should know something. She was asking relevant questions. And
very good questions.
Do you remember that Garcelle wasn't there when she explained to everybody else? Yeah. So she was not previewed to how they vetted her when she was telling this bogus story to everyone. You know, so Garcelle had to ask. And then Rinna, fall back, bitch. Fall back, Rinna. Fall back on our girl, bitch. Fall back. After all, your husband, Rinna repped.
Did you guys notice that Garcelle, she's really smart, noticed that it was only Crystal and Sutton and her, that the group is divided. And how do we not know that Dorit, Kyle, and Rinna were plotting behind the scenes to keep Erika in the focus? And then that's when they decided to pivot, when it was time to pivot. How do we know they're still not in cahoots doing Erika the way that they did Denise and the way that they did LVP? How do we know?
I believe that they are.
I think so. That's my point.
The only reason why Kyle went outside was because it was her house, and she wanted to see what Erika had to say.
Right.
She didn't really give a damn. You could just see the way that she was looking at her the whole time. Because you see, Eric, you see something. That's what I'm saying. Kyle can't be the queen of the show. You ain't no queen bee, bitch. I want you talking in your confessionals right in Erika's face. I need you
They are all in this together.
I love Gabor has so much.
What's all the tears for? Why all the tears, bitch? We know you talking to him. We know he calling you every night. As many times as long as y'all been married for 22 years. We know he calling you at night. What you crying for? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
She a confessional gangster. Oh, I know where all my houses are. Why you didn't say it to
They're
her?
all in cahoots. Gabor, they are all in cahoots. Oh my God.
Gabor. You know, sometimes Gabor sees it before it even happens.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
It's almost like Gabor is inside the house.
He could be. He could.
Hey, maybe Gabor is one of Dorit's workers.
I know. That's why I always ask for the money. Where's the money?
If I was in that house, the rage would have been on Dorit. Because I'm telling you, as soon as Erika came to that house, I'd have been running to her and said, "Girl, Dorit just read the whole thing on your phone. She just read it for all of us." It would have been started. It would have been on Dorit. Because Dorit is really trying to. Oh, I read it. They froze their assets.
So good.
Their assets are going to be frozen. They say $2 million was used illegitimately. Dorit know everything.
She knows everything.
Yeah.
All right, Ruth. Thanks you so much.
Hey, thanks, Ruth.
Can you take us out?
Y'all.
We need to find that money.
Ruth.
Yeah.
Can you take us out with your favorite line, your signature line now?
Give me 1 second. I have some children near me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, we'll do it next week. All right. Talk to you later.
Okay, love you.
Okay, bye-bye. That's so funny. Hi, is it Fatia?
Yes, hi.
Fatia.
How are you?
Hi. Good.
I like your hair.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You know, I actually got to go to Watch What Happens Live, and I'll be on in the audience tonight. And Andy was really nice, even though I was kind of like, he was really nice. But it was a really
Wait. You called in or you were in the audience?
I was in the audience live.
Oh,
it's a great experience. For tonight, Marlon Wayans and Amber Riley.
Who's Amber
Okay.
Riley?
She's the American Idol lady.
So what was it like, the experience?
It's such a great experience. I mean, it's like a bar. I mean, it's a small audience. It's only like 12 people.
Oh.
And Andy comes out. He talks to you before the show. He's just really, really nice. And his staff is really nice. His staff was really diverse, too. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
I got to ask you a question for Tia.
Yes.
Now, blink. You ain't got to say yeah or no, but just blink twice if the answer is yeah, right? And did you see any signs of booger sugar from Andy? Was there any white residue on his nose? Or did you hear?
No. No. None of that. Okay. He's actually no, I'm serious. I didn't see any of that. He's actually really fit, and he actually looks really good. Like much younger than he appears on TV.
Does he look younger in person?
Yes.
Oh my God. No, but Gabor he's asking you that question because have you heard those rumors that he does that right before the show?
Yeah. I have, but I didn't catch any of that. But I did want to sound off and just say that Lisa Rinna is really, really, really mad at Garcelle because for all the years and all the mess that she's been doing on the show, Garcelle is the one who called her out. And I think she got a lot of backlash over the Denise. And so this is her way, and just watch it, of getting back at Garcelle because she doesn't really have the balls to go toe-to-toe with her. So she's going to use Erika Jayne, and this is the way in which she's doing it. She's really, really upset at Garcelle. And this is her way of getting back. And Dorit, too. Dorit is also starting to say, why did you do that, even though it was explained. But just watch out. Dorit and Rinna are coming after Garcelle.
Well, let me ask you a question really quick, and this is the last question. Do you think Dorit, Kyle, and Rinna are all in on it? Do you think they're all trying to make Erika the target while being her friend so we don't look at them?
I think Dorit, Rinna, and Erika are really, really in cahoots. I think Kyle plays both sides of the
Right.
What about that,
Mhm.
Gabor?
lady on the
That's what.
confessionals, and she's still in the in group. But
Mhm.
then, on the other hand, she is questioning Erika, but she wouldn't do it to her face. So
Exactly.
that's what I think.
So, Perry, we approve. Kyle is officially Two-Face. She's Two-Face, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, she got a lot to say when she in the damn dark ass closet, but in public, oh hi,
Yeah.
just girl, it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dry your tears. Look, bitch.
Oh,
Come
Perry.
correct. Come correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lisa Rinna, the same thing, and she's right about Lisa Rinna. The only reason she's coming with this, she found an opening to try to get the group going against Garcelle.
Yep. Amen. Mhm.
That's it.
Thank you, Fatia, for telling us. If you go back on Watch What Happens Live, call us again, okay?
I will. Thank you. And I love you all, but Gabor has my heart.
That just really hurts my feelings. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
Everybody loves Gabor.
Sharrell. No, Perry actually texts back on the hotline. Like, I text Perry, like, when are you coming? Perry really responds, and I'm just so amazed.
He does.
So keep it up. He really responds. If you text him, he will respond. So thank you, Perry.
Hey, you're welcome. I'll be responding in about an hour.
All right.
Bye-bye. Take
Fatia.
care. Bye-bye.
And take care.
Look, she is on to something. Kyle is the biggest two-faced person there is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Hi,
Hey,
Mickey. How are
Mickey.
you?
Hi, everybody. How y'all
What's up?
doing? I'm
Sound
good.
off. Answer this question really quickly. Do you think Kyle, Dorit, and Rinna are in cahoots?
Yeah, I definitely feel like on one hand, they are trying to look like they are supportive friends, but I would say that Kyle has a really bad poker face. But because if y'all peeped when they were in La
Oh,
Quinta,
we didn't hear your question. You're fading in and out.
the
Repeat it again.
way Kyle was looking at
Erika.
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, sorry. The way Kyle was looking at Erika in La Quinta when she was saying, he's cheated on me and yada yada yada, and she was just looking at her like, yeah, girl, I know what you're talking about. Like, she has a really bad poker face, and Sutton, she doesn't really want to get involved. Rinna, I think they had a conversation off camera, and she probably told her, listen, I know that you have a reputation of telling everybody you gotta own it. You have to own your shit. Whatever you do, you have to stand.
Whoa. You think Rinna had a conversation with Erika?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure Erika told her be easy on me, don't attack me.
Right.
Because Rinna,
that's
you know how
where
Rinna
$5
is.
million came from.
Well, Brenda said last night on Watch What Happens Live that she's closer to Erika than she was ever closer to Garcelle and Denise.
Yeah.
And she said them was just her party friends. Them was just her get high friends.
And you remember Andy was telling her your whole career on the show is telling people that you need to own your shit. And she wasn't questioning her. She was defending her. She was really supporting her. So I think Erika was probably like, listen, it's really about to go down, and I need you to really stand by me, because this is not something that's gonna end well for me. I don't need you to question me. And Garcelle was asking a lot of questions. I don't know if they edited that way and they kept on showing her asking question after question after question, but they're clearly trying to paint a picture of Garcelle. But my thing is, Erika's been on this show since season 6, I believe, right?
Yes.
So how can you not know after all of these years that you were mic'd when you were talking to Crystal and Garcelle when they
What are you
went
trying to say? Are you saying that Erika?
She was mic'd when they were talking, when she was like, "Oh yeah, he calls me every day." She had to know that.
And what is she? Wait, Nikki. What if she forgot she was Mike? Because I think saying that he calls me every day was a slip up. I think it was a slip up.
But you've been in the game for all these seasons. How can you not know? The cameras are always rolling. Your mic is on. You need to know better. Like it just, you've been in this for how many seasons now? Garcelle, they would have showed that even if Garcelle did not repeat it at the house.
Exactly.
Am I wrong?
No,
They would have showed even,
Go ahead,
or
Perry.
it would
Sharrell,
have been
this is what I was
on
gonna say. This is what I think what Mickey's saying is this. This is not her first damn season, okay? Second season. She been there for a while.
Yeah.
Your ass know when you mic'd because she knew when she was mic'd when she was portraying this crying thing, poor Erika. But you're right, Sharrell. She did slip up and said, "Oh, Tom called me every day." She didn't forget she was mic'd. She made a damn mistake.
She said that and this is the thing too. When she said that, it didn't give abuse. It didn't give how what she was claiming what was going on. She said that, and I had to call his lawyers and say, "Hey, tell him to stop." But it wasn't like, "Oh, he's been abusing me, talking to me crazy. I don't want to hear from him." It gave me like, "Okay, I'm going to answer the tell him to stop because I don't want to have to answer the phone." You know, like it just didn't convince me that she left the way that she left. It gave me. They about to be checking our phone records, and I don't need to have no phone conversations with him. No, you know what I'm saying? It didn't give me. I don't believe her.
So Mickey, that specific line when she said that Tom calls me, do you think that was a setup? That specific line, Mickey? Oh my God! Oh, Mickey!
I'll respond for it. What she actually said was this: she think that was a mistake on her part. But she knew she was mic'd.
Yeah. It's true.
I've been open and honest.
All right, let's take another phone call. Hi, Amelia. Are you there?
Hey, Amelia.
Hey.
Hello.
You on mute, Amelia?
Hello. Did you hear me now?
Hi.
Hi, Romeo.
I mean, we are really uncovering some truths today, Amelia. Gabor saying that the 4 women are in on it. That are all in on it, which would be Kyle, Rinna. Who am I missing? Dorit.
Kathy ain't about to let. I don't think Kyle and Rinna. Kathy ain't about to let Kyle go down.
You don't think Kyle's in? Well, let me ask you, Amelia. Do you think that those women are in on it, and that they're specifically trying to keep?
I think they're into something because, like Garcelle said, the group has been divided, and I think they know something deep what is going on in Erika's life, so they try to protect her, especially Rinna, because Rinna is being very protective of Erika. Even when you see what happens live, Rinna has been defending Erika this whole time. So I think all those like Tom calling me, I think it was a setup. What do you mean? To make people feel sorry for her, that Tom calls her, oh, she's been like trashing him all over the episodes and this season, like she's been trashing, and I think that was a setup to make audience feel sorry for Erika.
All right, I have another question. You were saying that they're all in on it and they're all trying to protect Erika, but why did they do a sudden about face at the end when they all started distancing themselves, saying there's more to the story? What she's saying doesn't add up. So why are they turning on her now?
I think because, like you said, the stories doesn't add up. They're missing something. She needs to tell the whole truth to the people because she's I don't know how to explain, but she's been faking the tears and she's been faking the sobbing, whatever you can call it. And she wasn't being honest with the group, even she's been for like many seasons now. So she have to know that she has the most closest friends is the housewives, you know, like Rinna and all those ladies. So I think what they gonna do is they're going to question her more and more until they find the answer. And then after that, after when everything's collapsed, then Rinna will throw, Eric under the bus. It can happen. It happens to Brandy. Rinna was throwing Brandy under the bus. So she can do after when all this mess is done. So she will bring it up again.
Well, thank you, Mickey, for calling in. I agree with you, and I appreciate your call.
Thank you. Thank you
Take
for
care.
having me.
Take care.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye, Amelia.
Someone in the chat gave a very good explanation as to why they're turning on her. Depositions. That's what I'm saying. Depositions. Hey,
what's up, Corey?
Hey, Corey. You on
Hey!
mute,
What's happening?
I'm off of mute. Brendan said, "Hey, what's up, Shady Gabor?" He's here dying. He's like, I can't believe he said that. I can't believe he said that.
Is there some truth to what Gabor is saying? Are these women
True.
I got no problem.
Specifically, do you think Dorit is trying to point the finger at Erika so nobody looks at her and her tax records?
Right.
She
I
is.
think. No. Go ahead.
No, you're right. You're right. She's deflecting. Deflecting. That's why she was talking about all that race stuff, so they wouldn't turn it around on her. But what kills me is Kathy bringing up Michael Jackson. Lord rest his soul. She knows she was wrong for that.
Why? If she grew up with him, and that's what he said.
Just because you grow up with a certain race of people and you claim that they're your friend, don't mean you're actually not racist.
Well, you think Kathy Hilton is racist?
I didn't say that. I just said she has some racist tendencies.
Yep.
Kathy?
Yes.
All right, Brandon. Yeah, it gave me the most famous one of
What are you talking about, Corey? What are the tendencies?
There's some things that she did to Nicole on what is it the Sweet Life or whatever life?
Oh, the Simple
Life.
And
Nicole, the Simple Life. There's some things she said about Nicole and how she treated Nicole when she was on camera with them. Because we all know that Lionel.
Oh, wait, I gotta stop you. Kobe is just too much. Michael Jackson doesn't see color, but bleached. I mean, listen,
But we gonna get off that because I got something else. I got something else to say. We can all disagree about Kathy and her one-liners.
I love Kathy. I can't help it. I love her.
You don't bring shit to the table for me.
I love her. Stop,
she don't. She has to bring more to the table for me.
No.
Right, exactly.
To even think of liking her. But
Rinna, go ahead.
What were you gonna say? Go ahead, Corey.
But Rinna on Watch What Happens Live, I just wanted to smash her little face in. Because I cannot believe that she was all up Andy's butt one.
Okay.
She was all up Erika's butt. I can't get over that. She knows she wrong. She knew she was wrong when she told Garcelle to own it that night.
Yeah.
I don't, Gabor, I love you, but I have to disagree. I don't think Garcelle was wrong. Garcelle trying to keep her bag.
Well, let me ask you this. Was it me or did it seem like Andy Cohen was asking Lisa Rinna the pressing questions last night and really trying to make what is Andy on something? He finally was holding people accountable.
His job on the line.
Everybody's doing about face. People are distancing themselves from Erika. Andy's asking intelligent questions. What's going on? Is it the depositions?
I think so, because they all gonna be deposed, every last one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Especially Kyle, especially Dorit, especially Rinna, because they were there when she first came and they could speak to the level of wannabe wealth that she had.
Yeah.
How did you feel
and
about
they might even depose Yolanda, because she's known her the longest.
They might even depose Andy Cohen.
Vanderpump
True.
too.
Yes, Vanderpump too. You're right.
They might depose Gabor. Because he's the first one to say.
I'm gonna tell them lock up. They did it. Lock up. I don't know. Lock up. But I think, how did you feel about the footage they showed of her trying to live lavishly and getting on the planes and stuff, and how she it just looked. But Erika, I don't even know why she came on. I just don't see her going to the reunion.
She's in trouble.
I don't think she's going to the reunion either. I at first I was like, no, Gabor's wrong. She's going to show up, but she is not going to show up at the reunion. And she's giving up that bag.
She has to show up to the reunion.
I know, but she's giving up that bag. She's giving up that bag.
Y'all not going to hold her. Andy Cohen. I need you to this needs to be. I want her to be almost like she in court. I want y'all to hold her to the fire at the reunion. And if y'all not gonna hold her to the fire at the reunion, don't even bring her there.
Yeah.
If y'all not gonna hold her to the fire at the reunion, don't even bring her.
Yeah.
You know what? You got a point. Yeah. You know, because most reunions always have a theme. There should be like People's Court. Like a big thing of People's Court when she walk her ass in there.
That is so shady.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right, I got a long line. Thank you, Corey.
All right, let me say this one thing. Yeah. Let me say this one thing before I go. Dorit better watch out, because Garcelle is coming for her at the reunion.
Ooh. I can't wait.
Ooh.
And Kyle and Sutton, they're gonna get into it soon.
Yeah, because I feel like she's trying to bait Sutton into saying all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? What did the article say? What's gonna happen to Erika, bitch? You know, I mean, girl, you know she's going to jail. You know it's a possibility that she can go to jail.
And Sutton said, "You ain't taking me down with you."
Amen. Exactly.
But you know what? I want her to get to the reunion, and I want Judge Judy to be there, because I want to hear
Judge Judy. Yes.
And I want to hear Judge Judy. I want to hear Erika explain herself, and I want her to say baloney.
Don't piss on my head. Tell me it's raining.
It's raining. Yeah, that's it. All right, Corey.
All right, guys. Love y'all.
Little Corey.
Okay. Bye-bye.
So funny. Judge Judy.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do speed rounds. Hi, Brenda.
Hey, Brenda.
Oh, I remember you because of your last name. I remember the last name.
Yes.
Do you have a comment or a question?
Oh my gosh, I'll try to be quick. I guess I'll go with Rinna. I completely co-signed with Corey. She was on Watch What Happens Live with these ugly glasses, lime suit, fake lips, just completely acting crazy, yelling, and just I mean, we used to sit there and say, you know, who's a lapdog. She wins the award.
Yeah.
And you know, and Andy asked her, you know, why are you covering for her? You're not making her own it. And it's a different circumstance. No.
Yeah. It was terrible. And the glasses. Did you see the glasses? She looked terrible.
She looked like a cartoon character.
She did. It was terrible. Oh my God.
She's terrible. And the thing with her is I heard, Andy even told her in the episode that they were getting on her on Twitter. And she's like, oh, okay. So her MO is she can act however she wants, and she'll own it and say, yep, I'm a bitch, I'm this and that, and it's fine. But then she keeps doing it. So
she keeps doing it.
I'm over Rinna. Yeah. And she tried to say that. Yeah, she tried to say that she didn't get any money, but she mentioned a partner. So did the money go to the partner?
You mean that $5 million? She's
Yes.
lying. She's lying. Yeah.
She's
All
gonna
right.
find some way to twist around it.
She is. Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate the
Thanks,
call.
Brenda.
Take
All
care.
right, guys.
You
Bye.
take care.
Brenda.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we're trying. Hi, Angel. Do you have a comment or
What's
question?
up, Angel?
Yes, hey, hi everybody. I just wanted to
What's up,
say,
Angel?
hey, good boy, you're one of my favorites. So you
Is
make me laugh.
that your real picture?
Yeah, that's my real picture.
You're cute.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you. I'm on the list with Aaron. What was his name?
Oh, so Debonair.
Yeah.
I'm
just
so
teasing.
Debonair is so cute. He
I'm
really
Talking
is.
about
teasing.
Aaron with the no shirt on.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh.
But anyway, my thing is, I think last night's episode was probably one of my best, one of my favorite episodes because it really kind of unfolded.
Yeah.
But I think that you guys are giving too much credit. I think when Erika took Garcelle and Crystal to the desert, that was a test. And I think that she was out there testing to see if they were going to be able to go along with the program that Dorit, Kyle, and Lisa Rinna has already looked like they've already started to go up with. Because if you notice, whenever they got back and Garcelle had said that Tom was calling her, they tried to say, she said to not say anything to the group. And Crystal kept telling them, no, Garcelle wasn't with us. Garcelle wasn't with us. And so Dorit mentioned that twice, and Crystal had to like really be stern with it. Like, no, she wasn't with us. So I didn't say nothing because she told me not to say anything, but she didn't tell Garcelle not to say anything. But this is some serious shit. And I'm like Sutton, and I would have been like Garcelle, I'm asking all kinds of questions. Because at the end of the day, when your lies get that outlandish, because let's be real, she has told some whoppers. And so when it gets that crazy, and then the episode starts to air, then everybody that's at the table is going to be deposed. That's why Kathy Hilton looked dead in the camera and was like, I don't know her. If you watch that scene again, she looked dead at the camera and was like, I don't know her.
Yeah.
That was the funniest part.
Yeah.
Dorit was like, I've known
right,
her for 5
Angel.
years. You've known her for 6, and without skipping a beat, she's like, I don't know her. So.
I think you are so right. I think the word deposition has changed everybody's attitude.
Yep. Even Andy Cohen, because now he's trying to be a little bit more professional with his job too.
Yep.
Yeah. I love you guys. Thank you so much for having me. You guys have a great day.
All right,
Angel. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye.
He
You
is
too.
so right. You guys, what changed everything? Depositions. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna do a speed round. So I'm gonna just label what's the word I'm looking for? Have everyone make one comment. Hi, Harry. It's Nelson.
Yeah.
Nelson's in the. Hey, nephew. How are you?
Hi, everybody. I just wanted to say real quick before I make my comment that, this channel makes me always feel like I'm at like a family little reunion, so that's why I be calling you Auntie and Uncle Perry and Cousin Gabo, because y'all be having me kikiing in the comments like, why Gabor? Why y'all be having me weak? Y'all just be having me weak. But
and you're our nephew. Go ahead.
So you Harry Hamlin's son. Harry.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm Harry. I'm Harry's son.
I didn't even get that. Harry Hamlin. Harry.
I'm Lisa Rinna and Harriet's son,
I mean, let's talk about it, Harriet's son. Do you have to have acrylic nails to play the damn guitar?
I mean, I do have a couple people that around me that do play guitar, but none of them have acrylic nails. So I don't know if you need acrylic nails. Maybe you need extra picks, but acrylic nails? I don't know. Listen, we're the new generation, Auntie, so.
No.
Well, I get it, right? I mean, typically, I'm not a guitar player, but most people I've seen that play a guitar, they may have a little thing pinched between these fingers and they pick.
He can have extra picks in his pocket. He needs to have.
He didn't need all 5 fingers.
There we go, boy. Who get 5 fingers? I never seen a guitar player playing with 5 fingers.
It's giving me puss. It's giving me puss. And
yes,
I know he got the hand done. He got the other hand done too.
This is what did it for me. She made a comment earlier on about, he said he came over to see the kids. Remember, we were like, came over? Don't you live there? It's just too many small clues. But last night was just the final straw for me. It's official.
We need the guy.
We need to talk about. I need to go. You know what? We need to find Kim, Because Kim, I need Kim to explain what she meant about
to talk about the husbands.
Because
it
got some more. It's some more.
I hope she writes it in that book. When does that book come out? I'm gonna read it.
Wait. What did Kim say, nephew?
That one season when they were in Amsterdam, when they were fighting, and when they were Real Housewives, and she was like, "Let's not talk about the husbands," and that's when her famous, "How dare you talk about Harry Hamlin?" You sure it's not Harriet Hamlin?
If I was correct, did Lisa Rinna break a bottle or something?
She broke that glass.
And glass on the table.
Kyle was there like, "Oh my God, Kim, you're so mean."
This show is getting too good. And last night, now the Harry Hamlin thing, I'm glad you brought it up. It's official for me. What about you, nephew? Well, you put it in your title, huh?
Listen, that's my dad.
It's Lisa and Harriet now. They're not fooling us. Lisa and Harriet. It is what it is.
But I guess the comment I wanted to make about the episode though is that I don't think that Garcelle should be held to the fire, because ultimately, they're her co-workers, right? So I'm just thinking of it as like, oh wow, like, Garcelle's trying to get to know these people. So all them questions she was asking about something, where you get your money, what are you thinking? Like, I think Garcelle was just trying to get to know the people she's hanging around with.
Can you please tell your cousin Gabor, because he's not trying.
No, you gotta give. I know. Listen, because I get why Gabor says that, because it's like, damn, why are you asking me these questions? It's like, these aren't things that you shouldn't be asking, especially when you we on TV and you asking me about my money. Like, in the Black community, we don't like telling people about money. Like, come on now.
She should have asked every
but
question.
She's like, Bethany, mention it all. Like,
yeah. All right, nephew. Thank you so much for calling in.
You're welcome. I'll be back again.
Don't worry. You gotta call in more.
I'll be back again. Don't worry.
Later, Nelson.
Good. Take care.
Bye,
don't be a stranger. All right. Bye-bye. Okay. I keep saying one question, one comment. Canelo!
Hey, Canelo!
What's going on, family? I miss all of y'all.
What's up?
Your girl looked good last night in her confessional.
Which one?
Garcelle.
You said Garcelle was your favorite.
Yes, she is. But y'all know we here to drag Lisa ass.
Okay. Ooh.
We here to drag her ass. Look, I've been waiting for you all day, Sharrell, because I knew we was gonna go live and talk about this bald head bitch. I'm sorry, but we have to.
First of all, that's Ruth's word. Don't take Ruth's word.
I've been dragging Lisa Rinna all day because we all know about the hypocrisy and all this bullcrap she's been doing. She has the audacity to come and tell Garcelle, you effed up. That was effed up. How could you say this to Erika when she did the same thing to Denise all last season? Now everybody is jumping ship now from Erika, because remember, the article came out that Kyle is going at Lisa for not holding Erika accountable before all this stuff started coming out. So it's like,
wait, what did the article say?
It was saying that Kyle is going after Lisa Rinna because
Kyle is going after Lisa Rinna?
This was about 4 weeks ago. Remember, I told you this like 4 weeks ago.
I didn't forgot. So Kyle goes after Lisa Rinna
for not holding Erika accountable. For all the bull crap that's going on this season, like she did Denise last season.
Oh wow!
Yes, I'm gonna have to try to find that article and send it to you, because I talked about it and I know I had told you about it.
Hold on, Canelo. Somebody's just putting breaking news in the chat. TMC just reported Jamie Spears is stepping down as. Oh, the dad is stepping down as the conservator.
Who's stepping up?
I know. I mean, we'll have to check that out. Thank you so much, Audrey.
I do it.
Oh no, you already know Erika and Tom is already on that job. They trying to get every little dime they can get, so they're gonna probably steal as much they can from Brittany. And I'm just like, y'all ain't gonna put that girl in no more trouble than she's already in. Let's just leave her alone. But yeah, I mean, I'm just so upset with this. And then I have to take back everything I said about Sutton. Remember when I came on and I was saying how Sutton needs to get herself ready for Erika for the next episode? I understand why Sutton is doing what she's doing and why her and Erika are going at it now, because next from this episode, Sutton is like, look, these are criminal charges.
Yeah.
I'm not putting myself in this situation.
Yeah.
Erika, and then like, you know, they was asking questions. I'm with Gabor. Lisa and Kyle read that whole entire article. They're gonna pretend like they did not read it and wanted Sutton to take the heat for it.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting here like, but Kyle, you just coming after Lisa for not standing up for the needs, but you're not coming after her for, you know, going after Erika. So now why you want to go after Sutton for, you know, to put Sutton in the hot seat? Yeah. And that's exactly what happened, because you see how Erika is gonna go after Sutton next week. You know, that was the infamous shut the F up. You if you say it again, I'm coming after you. And you know, and Sutton said, what you gonna do? No, Sutton said something, and she said, what are you gonna do? And Sutton's like, nothing.
I love Sutton.
I have to take everything I said about Sutton back about that. But I'm just in here, this makes no sense. Lisa ass needs to go. Her and her Lisa Rinna got to go.
You think they need to fire Lisa Rinna?
Not fire her. They need to burn her at the stake. And,
oh my god! Oh my god!
I cannot. Her ass got to go. Them big ass lips. Her bald head. I'm sick of looking at that. No, I'm not gonna say because that's body shaming, but she got to go with that turkey neck. I cannot take her no more. I can't.
No, I agree. I agree with that. I mean, and I think, I'm gonna say this real quick. I think she should go right along with Erika to jail. Lisa Rinna.
Erika's not coming
because she's a thief.
Hey, Sinitra.
And if she ain't the thief, they can't prove that she was a thief. She out there pimping out her daughters. So her ass need to go to jail right along with Erika.
Like, I gotta wrap it up. Look, Camilo, stay on so we could talk after. Okay.
I will, sugar.
I'm gonna take one more call, but before I do that, I wanted to share on the screen that it is true that and Audrey, thank you for putting this in the chat, that Britney Spears' father has stepped down as the conservator.
Good.
It's about time. It's about time. And then maybe he should go to jail for a little. No, not jail, but I mean, he needs to leave her alone and let her be an adult and live her life. What he did to her was a damn shame. It's nothing else. All right, you guys, I'm going to take one more call and then we are done. Hold on, let me. Last call. Hi, Bungie.
What's up, Bungie?
Oh, wait, was it Bungie?
Bungie.
Can you hear us, Bungie?
Bungie, you on mute, baby. Bungie, you on mute.
Bungie, I really want you to talk because you always have something good to say.
But no,
real quick and then
until she get it. I mean, but it was a really good episode this week. It was good.
All right, you guys, I am just strictly out of time. I'm sorry, everybody backstage. I'm just out of time. I ran out of time yet again. We went over, though. We went over again today. This was a really good episode. It's getting better and better. I mean, it's not like I'm some kind of, mean person that loves to see Erika cry.
Well, I don't mind. I don't mind. I mean, because it's all fake. It's all fake. Let's keep it real. I mean, she got the stripper mentality. That's what got her here. It's that greed. And she didn't give a damn about the cancer patients, the burn victims, and everybody. So let's not lose this.
Yeah. And I think that Garcelle is a little gullible because you heard Garcelle say it's hard for her to believe that Tom would do this. Baby, it's not hard for me to believe it at all. People are dirty. Yeah. Especially when it comes to money. People will mess you over.
Yeah.
People will mess you over. And you better not be surprised. But we want Tom to go to jail. We want him to live and we want him to go to jail and live out his sentence. He is sick. He is sick.
Let's say bye to Tom. Bye, Tom. You need to go to jail. Bye, Tom. All right, you guys. I wanted to thank everyone for your super chats. You don't have to support the channel, and you do, so I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Chat, I love you guys. Thank you for telling me the updates in the comment section when breaking stories come out, like the Britney Spears. Everyone agrees it's getting better and better, and also everyone agrees we got to keep our eye on Dorit. We got to keep our eye on Dorit because she's going through just as much, not just as much, but she's going through a money scandal too. And she has not said one word about it on the show, but it has shown me designer outfit after designer outfit. I can't take it no more. I'm done. Okay. Also, I wanted to thank Gabor and Perry. A great conversation. Everyone in the chat, all my moderators, appreciate it. We'll be back this time next week, and maybe it'll be even better. This is crazy. It's getting really good. Yeah. All right, on 3, let's say bye, guys. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.